Hey guys, so I just got back from Philly with Gia, and before I left, my Prima bars had come, and I swore that I was going to review them after my trip because I bought them to take with me on the plane and through the convention center and have while I was gone. And so before I tell you what I thought of these, I want to tell you a little bit about how I travel. I have a backpack that is a cooler backpack. It's insulated. This is what we take all of our snacks in. If you look on my link tree in my Amazon favorites or on my Amazon store, you will see this backpack is linked in the sports mom must-haves. In addition to which, I carry 2 snackle boxes that we fill all the time with high protein, whole food snacks. Almost always we have 1 or 2 kinds of meat, a couple vegetables, a couple fruits, maybe sometimes some dried fruit, guacamole. What else do I put in there for her? It just depends. I have these little frozen yogurt bar. You keep them in the fridge, or freezer. But anyway, they're little yogurt bars that she likes, that have pretty low sugar. Anyway, so that's what I pack. This time I didn't take the snackle boxes because I was trying to consolidate, because we were flying just with carry-ons and we had a lot of stuff going with us. So I emptied my backpack, laid it flat in a suitcase, and took my carry-on backpack instead. And this is what I travel with a lot of times. So most of you know I am a lover of chomps. We also use Paleo Valley meat sticks, and these had been on sale recently, so I bought a whole crap ton of them. So a whole bunch of them. So this is the original. This one's the teriyaki, and I also had the jalapeno. Chomps, I always have these. I only do the beef ones. I don't really like the turkey ones. I think they're pretty gross. But I do love chomps. And these are so easy to get. Now, Walmart carries them. It used to be I ordered a 25-pack online. I can get them pretty much anywhere. Publix has them. Walmart has them. Aldi has them in the checkout line now. Like, it's crazy. And Paleo Valley, these are on sale right now. So I think it was 30 sticks for $26 or something like that. It was less than $1 a stick. So I bought a whole bunch of those. I always have fruit. So what I did this time, because I didn't have a car, was Walmart delivery. Walmart, Target were both nearby and had grocery delivery options. So for an extra couple of bucks, I had mango, organic strawberries, organic grapes, organic cucumbers, and guacamole, and pepperoni delivered to the hotel on the first night so that I could portion out my snacks for the week. When we were in Atlanta, I took pictures, and I'll post the pictures of what I had in our snackle boxes. But what I did there was, I always do pepperoni slices. We use a nitrate-free pepperoni that we eat quite a bit of. So I had pepperoni slices in one container. I had sliced brisket in another section. And then I had pistachios, green apples, organic grapes, organic strawberries, organic raspberries, organic cucumber slices with salt. I don't remember what else, but generally speaking, those are kind of our go-tos. Sometimes I'll have olives. Other things that I stick in there that are easy, like I said, sometimes dried fruits, dried mango slices, or dried apples, dehydrated. But more often than not, I just like to have fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, meat. And I'll do like sometimes cubed, aged cheeses for her. I think I did that in Atlanta. Anyway, so on to my Prima bars, because you wanted to know. So, the Prima bars come in 3 flavor options. The cacao, which is the chocolate, the mocha, which is the coffee, and then salted caramel is the other one. The first one I tried was salted caramel, and I liked it a lot. I like the texture. I like the flavor. The second one I tried was the mocha. I have not tried another one since I tried that one, and I did it in Philly after we had been in the hotel. So it had gotten a little warm. It had been sitting out on the counter, and what I noticed was the tallow started to separate. So it was actually greasy on the outside. That was a little disconcerting. Didn't really change the taste, but it changed the texture. So if you're a texture person, just be aware you might want to keep them cold. And I had the cacao on the flight back for the first time. That's what this one is. It does have little cocoa nibs in it. So there's a little bit of a texture, like a little bit of a crunch. So I want to talk about why, what, who, when, how, where. So Prima is advertises themselves as an ancestral protein bar. What it contains is whey protein, collagen peptides, tallow, beef, and raw honey. That's it. So what are they good for? What are they not good for? Yes, they are ancestral. Yes, they are paleo. Yes, they are animal-based. No, they are not keto. It has 16 grams of protein and 16 grams of carbohydrate from the honey. The honey is there to make it taste good and for the texture, because when you add tallow, I've done this before when I've made my own bars, the tallow can sometimes make it too pliable. So the honey then helps to keep it firm. So it's texture and flavor. But if you are eating low carb, I obviously wouldn't recommend these. So if you're keto or you're trying to stay low carb carnivore or low carb animal based, probably not your best option. But in a pinch, they were a great option. What did my kid think of them? That's a whole nother story. Gia hates all protein bars. She thinks they're all pretty nasty and she would rather just eat meat, which I'm fine with. They do taste like a protein bar. I saw somebody say it tasted like a candy bar. No, it doesn't. That would be lying. But as far as protein bars go, it is not chalky like a lot of them are. It is not, doesn't leave a nasty aftertaste in your mouth like a lot of whey protein bars do. But it does taste like a whey protein bar with honey in it. It's not anything particularly special from a flavor aspect. So this one, like I said, has cocoa powder, cacao nibs, and vanilla and sea salt. But its primary ingredients are grass-fed bovine collagen, collagen peptides, as well as grass-fed whey protein, raw honey, and then grass-fed beef tallow. And then the other things added to it are just whatever gives it the flavor from one to the other. So anyway, they are a little pricey, but anything good is. Like, my standard travel bar is an epic bar. I like the beef, the bison, the duck, you know. So if you're used to wanting healthy things that are portable, they cost a little bit more. It is what it is. I don't eat these things every day when I'm at home. They're literally just for when I'm traveling. I'm on a plane, I'm away from home, I'm going to be stuck in a convention or a convention center for a long time. Sports travel, business travel. These aren't things you eat every day, and they never should be. So keep that in mind. When you have bars like this, that's not part of your daily routine. That's the occasion. For every day, you're going to eat real food, not this. This is not a meal replacement. It is not a snack. It is for convenience when you are unable to have real food. Once in a blue moon. So I bought 2 boxes of these. They'll last me a couple of months. I have another tournament coming up. I've got a convention coming up next week. I have a tournament coming up the week after that. I'm off for a couple weeks, then we have another tournament. So that'll last me, those 2 boxes. So it's a little bit of an investment, but if you're using them the right way, it's not breaking the bank. Anyway, have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.